Progress is rarely built in isolation. It is shaped through people, through movement, through new ideas, and shared experiences. The KQ Leadership Accelerate program brought together leaders from across Kenya Airways, not only to learn, but to challenge perspectives, strengthen collaboration, and reimagine the future of aviation.
School, 4 modules. It's been quite interesting the way it's been broken down over the period. So we've done two modules here in Nairobi, and one in Naivasha and one in Joburg. It's been the key lessons I've taken away, the key learnings is basically the advancement, and I think this is a good recommendation for anyone in ExCom and anyone who seeks to be a CEO. The advancement between understanding how the board works, moving theory, shifting theory to real-life execution, and you're talking about learning from people who have walked the journey. So for us in aviation, we've talked to Thomas, who was the CEO, interim CEO at South Africa, and bringing that in terms of Kenya Airways and the relationship in the airline, quite interesting. And then you move to the board, you're talking about learning from Kellen, who's the chairperson of StanChart, and various other CEOs. Yesterday, we had a whole list on how becoming a CEO. Those were the key lessons, just being able to shift everything that is theory-based into real-life execution.
Across months of engagement with Strathmore Business School, participants stepped beyond their day-to-day responsibilities and into an environment designed for growth. Conversations became ideas, ideas became solutions, and collaboration became one of the program's greatest strengths.
I would say my biggest takeaway, or the thing that I'm carrying with me and hope to translate also to my teams, is courage. It takes immense courage to lead in the right direction and to lead in the face of difficulty, to lead in the face of challenge, to lead in the face of uncertainty. And across the board, throughout all of this program, that's the one word that sticks out for me. Even to understand myself, to understand who I am, understand who my teams are, understand what makes them work well, where we struggle, and ultimately what drives us towards the results that we seek. All of it is underpinned by courage. So that's my one takeaway.
But the program was never only about theory. Teams were challenged to identify real business problems within the organization and develop solutions capable of driving meaningful impact. Some ideas explored technology and digital transformation. Others focused on practical strategies designed to improve efficiency, communication, and customer experience. Together, they reflected a shared commitment to innovation and the future of aviation.
That we're all on a path to try and better ourselves and our teams and the company every single day, really. And really, the course has helped me reflect and learn new things about myself as a leader and what I can deliver in the future. Self-reflection and looking at myself, especially in terms of emotional intelligence, and that means just taking a step back from the day-to-day work, the day-to-day priorities, and really taking a little bit of time out to think about myself, my own attributes and how I may come across positively, negatively even to others, and likewise learning that of others and how I interact with other people emotionally.
Beyond the sessions and presentations were moments that mattered just as much. Shared experiences, new environments, conversations outside the classroom. What began as a professional development journey gradually became something more personal. A reminder that leadership is also built through connection.
Collaboration, that's what I would call it. But also just understanding the pain point for each other. I think moving, we're not yet there, but just moving from a silo mentality and seeing how you value or how I can posture you to be able to accomplish what I need to accomplish in my department. So listening to everybody at different parts, I guess we came in with a very silo mentality. I know we think we are not yet there. I mean, you're still siloed, but I think I've seen that improvement just from the interactions. And indeed, from this class, we revamped the heads meeting, in which we are questioning or pushing back on the business and pushing back on ourselves on how we can do better. But really a lot around what we see ourselves when people present back to us, that we have the information, we have the tools, but we're just not making much, we're not using it for what we should, because it's one silo, but just how do we transform what we know as data into what, is really an action so that we can move along.
Yeah, I think if you look at the world today, I find that this cause was very relevant in terms of today's environment, in terms of what's changing, and therefore the need for the very first thing is for me as an individual to have that self-awareness of my effect on what I do, and secondly, to build the skills to compete in today's world.
It's one world. Okay, transformational. I would say it's transformational.
It was very well customized, and basically it improved me. So maybe the one word is it improved me.
Not just being a leader for your team, but also understanding how it moves the big picture and learning how to be transformative, so to speak. So for me, this course has been around transforming yourself, and more importantly, transforming the organization to where we would like it to be. Yeah.
One word would be awesome.
The aviation industry continues to evolve, demanding agility, innovation, and leaders willing to think beyond convention. Through the KQ Leadership Accelerate program, participants were not only equipped to navigate change, but to help shape it. And while the program may come to an end, the ideas, relationships, and perspectives gained along the journey will continue to move forward far beyond the classroom. Because the future of aviation is not built by systems alone. It is built by people willing to grow, collaborate, and lead together